Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Updates Podcast with me, the humble host, Mel B. So, today we have a young Cameroonian. He's an artist. He's here to talk about music, his journey, and how life has been in the music industry. So, without wasting so much of our time, join me and let's welcome our guest for today. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Can you introduce yourself, especially for those who don't recognize your face?
Okay, my name is Stainz the Mega. I'm an artist from Cameroon. I'm a songwriter and I'm a producer.
Songwriter and a producer. So, do I take it you're the one writing all your songs?
Yeah, I write all my songs.
Oh, all right. So, tell us, how has the journey been so far?
It's not easy. It's not been easy. I've done music for a while now, and uh, it's not been easy actually. You need to be consistent. You need to be passionate. You
Mm-hmm.
need to, can say, give your whole life to it if you actually want to see some results. So yeah.
Okay. So, what inspired that name, Stains?
Uh, what inspired the name Stains? Actually, I got the name in. I got the name. I'm not say God. Started the name in 2015. At the time, I like to paint things. I would buy a shoe that's white. I would try to design my own style. I would
Ah,
buy a T-shirt that's white. I would design, stain it. You know,
okay.
in another sense. But with time, I discovered that the name actually had its own, deep meaning. Like let's say I like to impact people with my music. So I discovered that the stains that actually is my name is the impact that my music leaves on, people. You understand? Yeah. So stains to me is like an indelible mark, though a
Mm-hmm.
stain is delible, but you need to try hard to delete it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like an indelible mark that I leave on the people that consume my music.
Okay. Wow. That's great. So, tell us, when did music stop being a passion and became a mission for you?
Uh, to me, I think that it's always been the both, the two, the both of them. It's always a mission and it's still a passion at the same time. Yeah. The both work together for me. It's a
Okay.
mission, yes, and it's a passion at the same
Right. So, since you started your music career, was there any point in time where you wanted actually to give up?
time.
And if there was that time, what actually made you to pursue the
There has
dream?
been many, 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 many times that I wanted. There have been many. Since it's a very long journey, I think, yes, I can say it's a very long journey because nothing happens overnight, right? So,
Yeah, surely.
uh, at times that you do stuff, and actually the problem is comparison. Okay, yes, you're a young artist, you are still beginning the journey, and then you meet somebody that's already advanced, that's been in
Mm-hmm.
the game for longer than you, and then uh, you start comparing your own journey with that
That
person's, and
person.
then it discourages you. Meanwhile, if you just concentrate on yours, and you are consistent, you show up, just little steps, they compound with time, and you see that you are doing something amazing. But if you choose to compare a journey with other
Mm-hmm.
people, you see a young artist coming up, singing the songs, that baby steps, and you're already comparing your song with, let's say, Whiskey, Davido,
Mm-hmm.
let's say Salatier, you know, uh, Jovi, people that have been in the industry
I've
for
been
long,
there
people
for
who
long.
have been in music for long, you understand? So once you do that, it kind of dims your own, light, and you think that you're not doing enough,
Not doing enough.
you
Okay.
know? Yeah, so So at times that I will sit actually and compare myself to other people who are already, ahead of me, and it will make me like, feel discouraged and want to stop. But uh, whenever I feel that way, I just give a break. I take a break. I can, visit a friend for like a week without going to the studio. We'll talk on different stuff, and then
So you try to change your.
exactly,
Okay.
yes, to get re-inspired. Then I come back and then I continue. It happens a lot actually.
Oh, at
Yes, it
least the
happens
good
a
thing
lot.
is that you don't give up until you
No, no,
always
no,
come
no, no,
back
no,
to
no.
your music.
Yes, it's normal.
Okay, now when we listen to some of your songs, in fact, most of your songs they talk about hustle.
Mhm.
So I want to know how much of that is inspired by your real life, or is it just from other people's life, or is it something that is inspired by your own life?
Now it's the book. Uh, I think my own should be 70%, and then other people's
Other
experiences
people.
should be 30. I'm somebody that very observant. And if I sit somewhere and I see people that are hustlers too, like myself,
Mm-hmm,
I like to listen to their stories. I'm a lot of person that when I can sit in my quarter, for instance, I'll look for older people, people that are already old,
mm-hmm.
about the age of 50, and I'll sit and ask them, how how was it like when you were young? You know, how was the hustle like? How did you get to this stage you
This
are
stage,
you
yeah.
are yesterday? So uh those type of things inspire me too in my music, you know, with my own experiences too.
Oh,
Yes.
that's great.
Yeah.
So we often know as a lot of people who are succeeding today, they'll always tell you they sacrifice this, they sacrifice that. But in your own case, what's the biggest sacrifice you ever made to ensure that your music career keeps moving?
Mm, what did I sacrifice? Okay. Yeah. Uh I'm a young guy, so and
Yeah,
and
definitely.
young people, they have this idea of having fun.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I can think that what I've sacrificed should be, you know, their own version of fun, going clubbing, outing a lot.
Yeah,
When you are doing music as a producer and as an artist, you don't get to go out a lot. Get You need to be on the machine, trying out new
new
sounds,
sounds.
yes, trying out new things. Especially when, like I said, it's a journey. You need time to actually know your sound as an artist. That if you listen to a song by me, like
Mhm.
let's say at Mobi, this is
These
things.
things.
You understand? So it takes time to be able to develop that sound. So you cannot do that and then have fun at the same time. You understand? Unless you've developed the sound and it takes time. So
Yeah.
what I can say that I've sacrificed is that fun. You know, yes,
Wow.
yes,
I think that's at least it's something great because a lot of young Cameroonians are just out there to have fun. They don't even care how to make money anymore.
yeah,
But they want to spend what they don't have.
yeah.
So that brings me to ask you this. Do you think this hustle culture is actually helping young Cameroonians? Or is it instead putting much pressure on them?
Okay. Let me just bring you what I said about. Let me bring you back to what I said about comparison. I think in hustle culture, young people are bound to compare. You understand? Yes. You will never know what another young person is doing to have their money.
Yeah.
You understand? And you cannot just look at someone and know that this person like this is what they're doing to have money. And
And
if
they will never tell you.
they will never tell you. Most people will just derail you and send you on another path. Get so to me, I think if you allow yourself to be pressured by you know those things, is going to be actually bad for yes for you. You understand? Yes. So most of the times, young people they do not focus on themselves. Yes. If you are a hustler and then you have a goal, you want to achieve something. You understand? And if you focus on that goal, you would normally achieve it. But if you start, comparing yourself with other people. Let's say maybe I wanted to save up for a pair of shoes. That pair of shoes cost me, it's supposed to cost me, let's say, 10,000 francs.
Mhm.
And then I focus on just the pair of shoe. I would buy the shoe and I'll be satisfied. But if I'm passing by and I see another person my age, the car,
Mhm.
you understand? The shoe idea would disappear.
Exactly.
You
And then you're not
understand?
looking at the car.
Exactly. So it would be like, how come somebody my age is driving the car and I'm looking
You're
to buy
looking
a
at a
shoe?
show with 10,000 to
Exactly.
help you check.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, what lessons? What lessons did the street teach you that school could not?
Mm, what lessons did the street teach me that school could not? To me, school is more of uh, actually the school that I attended. Let me not generalize it. It was a grammar school, so it should be more of theory. You
Yeah.
get. So the street, let's just say life after school,
Mhm.
reality of life. Uh, it has taught me to go for what I want. You know, yes, it's not going to be waiting for you. You know, in theory, they can tell you things in theory. Meanwhile,
Mhm.
practically, that
It's different. Yeah.
yes, understand. So I've been taught to, if I want something, I go for it. Yes, I go for
Yeah. So, what's the biggest misconception that people have about street artists?
it. Not street artist. Hmm, people, how can I answer this? Not street artist. I don't. About me, I have no idea. No, I've never heard actually any misconception. But generally,
Mhm.
I think that the the the, the, the highest misconception is, they are into drugs. Most street
I was
artists.
waiting for that.
You understand? Yes. Well, you come up, tell your parents that you want to be an artist, and they say, no, not to me. I don't want it. So more time, I say, don't you understand?
Mhm.
Yes, that's the stereotypical mindset that most people who don't have any idea about how the art works,
Mhm.
yes, have. So I should think that should be it.
And do you think that kind of misconception comes just from those who are not close to the artist to actually know how the
Yeah,
lifestyle is?
yes. Because if you are close to somebody, you would not conclude something about them without doing you know due investigation. You
Wow.
understand? Yes, you would
Mm-hmm.
not conclude. Yes.
So, what has been the most difficult part or the most difficult period in your career so far?
To me, the most difficult part would be gaining that self confidence. Like I said earlier, comparing yourself with other people will only dim your light.
Mhm.
It would only make you less confident because it would make you think that what you are doing is not good enough. So overcoming that low self-esteem, yes, it took me a while. Yes, it took me a while, but I'm getting there.
Oh,
It took me a while, but I'm getting there.
that's good to know.
Yes,
Okay. That's really good
I'm
to
there
know.
already. I'm not getting there actually. I'm not modest.
You're there, actually.
Yes,
You're
I'm
there.
there. Yeah.
So, as an artist yourself, you're not into drugs.
No.
So, now, what can you actually say for those other artists who have allowed themselves to get into all those harsh substances?
Mm,
Talk to them as an artist if you can help someone out of that.
uh, the topic of you know drugs is it's a type because you would never know why somebody went into drugs, and I don't think it is my position to judge somebody. as to why they went into drugs. They might have been into drugs before they entered the music.
Mhm.
You understand? Yeah. So I will be advising them out of the music. You understand? So yes, yes. They might have entered the music before they started the drugs. So you cannot be
They should rather
generalized
allow the
there.
music for you.
Yes, yes, yes. So everybody has their own reason as to why they do their stuffs,
Yeah.
Yes, and I believe that most of them are adults, so
Mhm.
they should already know when you're doing something wrong. You know that what they're
Yeah,
doing is wrong.
definitely. You know it's wrong.
Yes, you know that it's wrong. So it should not be another person to come and tell you that this is what they're doing and this is what they're doing.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. That's interesting though. I just want to ask you this. Do you think the hustle actually made you who you are today?
uh, I don't think so.
Do you know there are some artists who usually come online and they try to paint a picture of them suffering, of them going through hard times? Like they will make you see like their life has been hell, and then all of a sudden they have come into music. That's what has given them that the zeal or the
Mm-hmm,
pushfulness to start singing, and they're
mm-hmm,
singing about their real life stories and stuff. Whereas it's not actually what happened. They just want to dramatize everything and then to get sympathizers.
mm-hmm.
So on your part, do you think your hustle is actually what made you who you are today?
Yeah, I can say so because you know from when I started to now, it's not been easy. You know, I've had to uh I've had to, like I said, quit a lot of times,
Mhm,
continue, you know. I've had to develop a mindset that keeps me going. And I have a motto, patience. I have
mhm.
one of my songs, Fala Fala, I said in one of one of the lines, patience is my motto from now till I die. You understand? Patience. Uh, whatever you want to actually achieve, it's always going to be, you need to put in effort, little by bit by bit. And all those efforts, they compound with time to, uh, form something,
Mhm.
good. You understand? So not having it easy is actually what has made me, who I am and the artist I am today. You need to struggle. You start off without a computer.
Mhm.
I'll beg for, neighbors. I'll sit in somebody's house for hours trying to make beats. And I did that for about 6 years before I had my own desktop. You see? Yes. For 6 years. Had my own. I had a desktop at the time. And then once electricity goes, if you are
So,
saving a project, the project is corrupted. Those are the things that teach you to be resilient. You understand? If I were to be doing a song at the time, let's say 2019, if I were to be doing a song, and in my mind, I'm like, this song is good. This song is like,
mhm.
you blow, and then you save it if you are using the desktop. Understand?
Yeah.
If you save it and light goes off, meanwhile the project is saving, it corrupts.
So you have to start all over.
Exactly. And I'm not that person that can do something and do it because the inspiration is always all inspirations are different.
Mhm.
You understand now? Yes. So those are the type of things that will make it will make you want to stop music, but you need to go because you've already been there for a while.
Wow.
Yes.
It shows it was something that was inborn.
Yeah.
You were ready to fight for it.
Yes.
Okay, let's say your music always usually touches um on love.
Yeah.
So why do you think love remains the most powerful subject when it comes to music?
Uh, love is one of the highest things that brings humans together. Whether we accept it or not, it's
Mhm.
always about love. Most of the things that we do are centered around love. You know, yes. Most of the things that we do. human beings are designed for love.
Mm.
There might be different categories of the love, but
Mm-hmm.
love is the basis.
Okay.
You understand? Huh? Yes, of the human foundation. We are designed for it.
So do you think people actually the way they respond to songs, do you think they respond deeply to songs about love than they do with songs about success?
Uh, I think so. Yes, and yes, they respond to the both things uh differently. Success is, how can I say, success is not the same for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? To a farmer, probably cultivating good crops is to them it could
To
be
have a good
success.
harvest.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And to an artist, having a hit song to them it could be success. And to somebody who has not had a child before, having a child, you understand?
Success.
Yes. So it depends. And then for uh love,
Mm-hmm.
even when we don't accept it, we crave for love. We
That's true.
crave for companionship. We don't want to be alone.
So you think love songs hit deeply, even if people think they don't
Yes, there are
actually
people.
like it,
There
but
are
they
people.
listen to it and they
Yes,
feel it.
there are people who are very single, but when they listen to love songs, they're like, oh,
They are not just single, but they are very single.
yes, they're very single. You understand? When they listen to love songs, they're like, oh, oh, will I have a boyfriend to enjoy this song? Oh, will I have a girlfriend to enjoy this song? You understand? Yes. Internally, in fact, they might have had bad experiences with the love,
Mm-hmm.
but they still
They
crave for
still
it.
crave for it. Yeah,
Yes,
that's true.
it's intrinsic now. Yes, they still crave for it. They might have had bad experiences. By the end of the day, they will still give it chances, 100 chances.
To
You
just
you
have that perfect one.
exactly. That's why I
Very
said
good.
it's the foundation for you know us being here. Love is
No,
what brings us together.
yeah, yeah,
Yes,
that's true. So, in your opinion, what makes uh, what makes a great love song?
it's a great love song. I think relatability. The song needs to be relatable. People need to be able to listen to the song. No, not just relatability. You should be able to trigger a certain emotion. Yes,
Mm,
you should be able to put somebody in a certain vibrational frequency. There are songs that you like that you didn't think you would like because that song triggers a particular frequency in you.
mm-hmm.
Yes. So a love song should be able to trigger that particular frequency, sorry, in the listener. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes. It might be a very catchy melody. You can listen to a melody and like, how did this guy know that he was supposed to play this particular
So,
melody in this particular song? You understand? And then for the relatability part, the wordings
yeah,
too.
what do you want
Yes,
lyrics?
the artist can say something that you've always wanted to say, and you're like, how did this person know that I wanted
Mm-hmm.
to say it? You understand? So it needs to be relatable and it needs to be able to trigger that emotion
Yeah.
in you. Yes. So so to me, that's how it's supposed to be.
So, do you think heartbreak actually inspire most of the songs?
It does. It does. Heartbreaks inspire heartbreak songs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There are many artists who have done heartbreak songs and then the songs have blown. Many, 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 many that came up and said, if not because of this girl doing this to me, I would not have sang this song that blew me up. You understand, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So it does. It does.
Oh,
Yes.
And do you think, because when it comes to songs about love,
Yeah.
do you think heartbreak songs will hit more than a genuine love song, like just somebody speaking about how good love is and stuff like that, and another person coming up and thinking about heartbreak, like it's really broken because of something? Which one do you think people easily relate to?
The two of them. All of them, they, all of them, they would relate to,
So
because
depending on the state of mind of
most
that
people have
person.
experienced love and most people have experienced heartbreak.
Okay.
So it's just for a particular, the one that already experienced love and is now in the heartbreak phase will relate
Will
more to
relate to
the
the
to the
heartbreak.
to the heartbreak one, and the one who has no experience, the heartbreak
Or
is still in the
who
love
is
phase.
currently enjoying the love.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right. So yes,
Okay, so do you think the way you write your love songs or the way you talk about love, has it changed from when you started to now? Because there's growth. Actually, you started younger and now you're at
hmm
stage. Do you think the way you write about love has changed?
uh, to be honest, I've not written many love songs. I just have one love song out, and yes, I have one love song out. The title is "Me and You."
So what is it talking about?
Uh, the song is about people not understanding the chemistry between a couple. You know, the me and you, they not fit understand me and you. Me and you, now we go that's so stand me and you. You understand? So people are not understanding the chemistry that the couple have. So they are trying to separate them. Their friends,
Mm-hmm.
family.
Family.
Yeah. So the song actually wrote it for a friend of mine who was getting married at that period. I just sat on my machine at that time. I was inspired. We were getting married, let's say in about 2 weeks time. I did not know that that was the song that was going to come out. Actually, like I said, I don't write many love songs. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? So I sat on my machine on the fateful day, and that's what came out.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do artists, they have a responsibility when writing songs about love or music? Either you're just writing your music, you're writing songs about love. Do you think they have a responsibility in that aspect, or it's just a reflection
No, they have a
about life?
responsibility to, like I said, love is the foundation. Yes. So they have a responsibility to bring humans together. When writing a love song, the end goal should be to bring people together. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Somebody should be able to listen to the love song and feel something. You get?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes. People should be able to listen to the love song and feel something and want to be together because of the song. There are people there are couples who have their favorite songs. I don't know
yeah.
if yes, like
Mm-hmm.
remember when the song plays,
It's our song.
it triggers an emotion. Like I said, it keeps them in a particular frequency. You understand?
Yeah,
It triggers an emotion, and if they had an issue before, the song might solve it.
might help
So
solve the
to
issue. Yeah.
me, the song should be able to bring people, like a love song should be able to bring people
So,
together. Yes.
wow. So as an artist, a songwriter, and a producer,
hmm
which do you think is harder to write? A song that makes people dance,
hmm
or one that makes people feel something?
No, one that makes people feel.
That one is harder.
It's hard to do a song that makes people dance. It's just the instrumental. You understand?
Mm.
Yes. We've had many songs that, as long as the instrumental is good, people are
Yeah.
already dancing
They
and
don't
going
even care about the lyrics anymore.
yes, you don't even need to sing something that makes sense. You just need to, hit something, with a high tempo and, people are already grooving to it. You understand? Yes, but to sing something that will make somebody think and reflect, you know, uh, you need to go deeper. Yes, you need to go deeper. Now like this, many people have issues, you understand? And many people want to, you know, be away from those issues, either mentally or physically.
Mhm.
Like somebody might be behind on their rent, yes, and then you come and play a song like Vitesse, sort of things, and then they dance it, and then they forget that they had to pay rent. Yes, but I think that it's harder to actually sing a song that the person will sit and be like, okay, I have my rent, and this song to trigger an emotion of, make the person sit and think. It's harder as an artist actually, but it's easier to do
And dance
a
song.
dance song because it's just the instrument. When it's a dance song, you don't even need to sing something that makes sense. Say anything and people are already grooving to it.
Okay.
Yes.
So now, do you think people listen to love songs because they understand love, or is it because they're searching for it?
I said, okay, love is something that humans crave. Somebody might delay, getting into a relationship because they don't think that I've found what they want. But somebody cannot deny the fact that everybody is what unites us together. It's in our DNA. Yes, it's in our DNA. There's love in friendship. There's love in in people that are couples. There's
from
love
from
in
from family setting where you
exactly.
grow up, love
There's
should
love
be there.
everywhere.
Yeah.
There should be love before any relationship works out.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
All
Either
right.
it's just a normal relationship like your father and your mother, your child, your sister, or let's say your romantic partner. There should be love before. You understand? And then love too cannot be narrowed. It's something that is very vast. I'm not sure that somebody can just narrow what the word is just easy, but the meaning is very
It's
vast.
vast.
It's not an emotion. It's vast. They cannot just, narrow
You
it
cannot
down to a
compress
particular
it.
emotion. Yes, you cannot compress it to a particular emotion.
Uh,
Yes,
so coming back to your producer's chair, you are a producer, you are a
yes,
songwriter, and you
yes,
are an artist.
yes.
So between all those, which part of you comes first? Is it the artist or is it the producer?
To me, I think that the both of them are the same. Because most times when I sit on the machine to make an instrumental, I'll
Mm-hmm.
find myself already singing on the instrumental. You know, to most producers who are only producers,
Mm-hmm.
they can do an instrumental and leave the instrumental there, double another one. But me, when I do an instrumental, I would just want to sing on it. So I think that the both sides are, fighting on who to, stand first. You
Okay.
understand? But I started it with production. The person that I saw production from is my big brother in the industry, Tony F. It's,
Mm.
yes, it was around 2012. He was already producing back then. Yes.
Okay.
So he's way older than me, but I used to, be at his house every day because before then we used to do gymnastics together. He used to train us in gymnastics.
Okay.
So, going to his house every single day, I saw him, on an app, joining instruments and they were
Yeah,
making
trying
sense
to
to me. I
put
was
in
like, what's
things
this?
together.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yes. So that's the person that I saw production from. So since then, I was curious.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can say that I started with production before later on I started, recording.
Wow.
Yes. And it's harder to actually join all of them together because it takes more time to even be able to know each of them in a way that, can even make sense.
Wow. So
Yes.
which one do you think is harder to do? Is it the production or is it the writing of the song?
All of them are hard. All of them are hard because to actually be good at anything, you need to take time. But personally, I think production is harder. Production is harder.
So how long does it take you to actually come up with one instrumental, like just a song, a single song though? How long do
It
you
will
think?
depend on how inspired you are on that particular day. There are days that you can sit on a machine for 7, 8 hours
Nothing is coming up.
just to do a simple instrumental. But there are days that you sit on it and in 30 minutes you're already done. You understand? Yeah, so it just depends on how inspired you are on that particular day. There are days that you take time and there are days that inspiration comes very easily.
Very
But even on the days that it takes time to come, if you actually force it, sometimes it will still come. Because there are some that artists that have me personally, there are songs that I've made, good dope songs whose inspiration did not easily come. You understand? I started it, I'm like, what's happening today? It's not going. And then I go out, take some air, refresh my ears, and I come back and I sit. And then, sometimes it's just blockage. Yes,
interesting.
yes. But to me, the production part is harder.
Okay, so now when you go into music production per se, let's say, do you always start with a hit before you bring in the lyrics, or do you usually sit sometimes and you write songs without having to listen or to go through the instrumental? Can you sit some days and just write songs and keep before starting to work on beats and see how they can also match songs, or do you just start with instrumental the beat and then the song flows as you work on the beats?
Now, I used to, when I did not have the opportunity to be making beats, when I did not have a computer, I used to, sit and write songs, write songs, write songs. I used to write songs all the time. But since I had the opportunity to have a computer, all my songs are, I just make the instrumental, I write it, and I record it. That's how I've been doing all this.
Okay, so now you just start the
I start
beats,
with the
you
beat.
flow
I've
with the
never, I've
songs.
never gone to the house to write a song before coming back.
Wow.
I do everything just there and then.
So for the time you've been working, have you ever had a chance to work with any A-list artists?
Yes,
Can
I have,
you
I
can
have a
you gist
song.
us about it?
I have a song. I have a song with, you know, I'm proud to say that I have a song with amazing artists in Cameroon. I don't actually know about, putting them. I don't know, but to me, artists, you know, I don't know how to actually brand it, but I have a song with Freeboy Lamar, with Mike Monster, and Fashion D. The title of the song is Umbrella. I produced the song myself. I have a song with Mine uh, in her recent album, uh, Jungle Butterfly, song with Mine and Venice. The
Mm,
song, yes, the three of us on the song. Yeah, I
oh,
think
that's great.
those are the few people that have songs with that I can actually think of now. Yes, I have a song with Don Ray. Yes, I have a song in his EP. That actually many I cannot think of all of
Wow, no, that's
them.
great. At
Yes,
least it shows you're really working. Like you don't just focus on you alone. There are some people call themselves producers and they just produce just their music. They don't even have
yeah,
time to, you know, get involved with other
yeah,
artists.
yeah.
So according to you, that's a producer
Hmm.
that you are. What makes a difference between a good artist and a great artist?
What makes a difference between a good artist
A
and a
great
great
artist.
artist?
Yeah.
To me, it's being true to the art. Music is an art,
Mm-hmm.
and there are artists who come into music for the wrong reasons. For fame, for girls, attention, and stuff like that. Because if are not true to the art, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
But when you are true to the art, you make music for deeper reason. You don't just make music because of recognition.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you don't make music because you want attention from girls. You don't make music because you want to be superior than another person, to be more superior than another person. You do it for the art. Yes, that's what separates a good artist from a great artist. Yes.
Yeah. So as a producer, you as you're working with so many artists, what do you think what do you think upcoming artists when they come into your studio, what kind of mistake do you think they are prone to make?
The highest mistake that artists who are still up and coming do is they don't have chill. The fire is too much for them to contain. You understand? Yes, yes. The fire is too much. They need to be able to contain it. Yes. Let's just say hot.
Yeah,
They are
that's
too
so hard. The
exactly.
zeal is high.
You know, somebody that's starting up already knows that this song that I'm recording is a hit
See,
song. Yes, record me this song on a hit song. Yes. I just go record. You understand? And it's when you've been you do it for a while that you understand that you just need to, remove the idea of having a hit song to doing music for music,
mm-hmm.
do real music that can actually impact life. Because music actually impacts life
Yeah,
a lot. Music is spiritual. Music has, frequencies that it triggers in people. You understand?
yeah.
So in order to actually be able to attain that level of mastery, you know, you don't just get it in a day or in a year or in 2 years. It takes, way longer to be able uh, to attain that to be able to vibrate in that particular frequency that you
Okay.
can, yes.
Yeah. So, on your own part, you've been in the industry for some time. So,
Mm.
have you gotten to the level where you produce a song and immediately after that you know that this particular song is going to be a special song, and of course, after the release, it's definitely doing exactly what you thought it would.
I've never actually been the type of artist to, you know, label my songs as hits. I just do the mu I pass, I'm like the messenger. I pass the message and
Mm-hmm.
all I can hope for is for it to be received, well. You understand? Yes. Uh I do not record songs and say, this is a hit, this is a hit. No, 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 no. If you see my studio sessions, I enjoy the way I listen to my music, I listen to my music like I'm a fan.
Okay.
And I can only hope that my fans can actually receive the music the same way
The same way.
you understand? Yes. So I don't do songs and say no, this is a hit song, this is a hit song. Yes. I've never actually been that type of artist.
Okay, so, what's one thing that listeners don't understand about music production?
Uh there should be a lot there because music production is a very complex process. It involves a lot of, you know, takes a lot of time. You need to tweak a lot of knobs. You understand? So production as a whole, like there's beat making, there's uh, there's somebody who records a recording engineer,
Mhm.
there's somebody who mixes, there's somebody who masters. So it's a long chain. It's not just one process, it's a long chain that different people, handle. You get, so somebody who's not into music would not understand how it works. Yes. Somebody who's not into music would not understand how it works unless it is explained to them.
We wanted to know if there is any particular person who has been your role model. Like most artists will always tell you, "Okay, I have this person, I'm following their footsteps, they are following like everything they are doing, they're trying to emulate." So, in your case, is there anybody that you are actually considering a role model?
Uh, in my case, I think I have people that inspire me rather.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. When I started the production journey, like I said, I discovered music production from my elder brother in the industry, Tony F Beats.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And then a few years later, I met Raf Instrumentals, my elder brother. He greatly influenced my work. It's from Raf that I learned that you need to really really grind, to be able to get good at something. Yes. Raf was very, very, in fact, let me not say was, Raf is very, very consistent. Raf instrumentals, it's from him that I saw that uh, you need to repeat the process, many times to be able to be good at it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Yes. So those are the two people that, that laid the foundation for my production. You understand? Yes.
Right. So
But I
from
have other producers, there are many other producers in the industry that that I just watch from afar, but
okay,
you
you're
know,
not close to them,
I'm not close to them. But
but
great,
these two are
great
the ones that actually have.
that I've had an encounter with. Yes.
All right. So now from your music, you have a particular genre,
Hmm.
like you don't do the normal flow we hear here and there.
Hmm.
So now, what kind of advice will you give an upcoming artist who thinks it's not his music is not the type people are listening to presently? He feels like he's not doing what people want because he's also different. What advice can you give him so he can push forward with his own music?
Uh, any artist that's up and coming who has a unique style of music should know that that's them. That's how can I say, their essence as an artist, and they should not derail from it because that particular style was put there for a reason. They should express it. You understand? Yes, because I too used to think that my sound, how can I be a young person? My sound is going, makosa, makosa, like, and people usually think that, I don't know whether people sitting that way, that people usually think that makosa, is too old for,
So
for
yeah.
a young person to be doing, you understand? So if I'm able to merge the sound, or I'm still learning, we're learning every day,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
and if I'm able to merge the sound, and if people are able to enjoy it, then they too, who are still struggling to find that sound, they can do it. You understand? Yes, they can. You can. For me, I think they should lean into uh, their unique side, because that's their superpower. That's what will make somebody sit tomorrow and say, "I like this artist because this is what they do. What they do
Mm-hmm.
is unique and whatnot." Yeah. So my advice basically is to lean more on the unique side, uh, lean more on the on that side of you that only that only you can do. Yeah.
Okay, so which of your artwork means the most to you?
Which of my artwork means the most to me? I would not say I have a specific artwork that means the most to me, because all of them mean the most to me. Uh, the songs that I started doing when I started music, to me, they hold the same importance as the songs that I'm doing now, because those were baby steps. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? And those sounds molded the sound that people are hearing today. You understand?
Yeah.
So I cannot, say that I choose this one. It will be as if I'm disregarding the old ones that made this one. You get? So I cannot disregard a particular sound, you know. So all of them are important, All of them hold the same importance.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how would you describe your artistic style to someone who is just maybe listening to your songs for the very first time and is kind of lost? How would you describe it?
I would say I fuse, makosa, which is it's a Cameroonian genre of
Mm-hmm.
music with any other genre, that is contemporary at the time. I can, if now the let's say Amapiano, it's because music is a universal language.
Mm-hmm.
So people can have their own, sounds. You can still want to do their sound and how can I say, join it with yours. You
Okay.
understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So my sound is like, I fuse my makosa with Afrobeat. When I see fit with hip hop, when I see fit with trap and drill and
So
all the like. You understand?
yeah.
So it's just a fusion of these sounds. Yes, but my bass is makosa.
So as of now, do you have any project coming up?
Yeah, I have a single that I did with Don Ray. Don Ray. The title is Money. It will be coming out soon in all streaming platforms. That's a
Okay.
single that will release next.
So apart from that, should we be expecting other artists coming to work with you in the
Yeah.
nearest
Oh,
future?
yeah.
Like maybe some of the big names we know already. People always like say like they love this artist and they love this other one. So when they see them together, it's always like this is what I like. So we hope seeing something like that coming up.
I hope so too. I, I hope so too. I hope to do music with a lot of you know Cameroon artists that came before me to learn from them. You know, yes, I would actually like to do music with a lot of them.
Uh,
So till then, baby steps, one step at a time.
One step at a time.
Yeah,
Okay, just one quick question before we part ways. When we come to this our up and coming artists, we always have this tendency that some of them, anyway, most of them will always say they are talented.
yeah.
But would you would you say talent is enough to succeed in today's music industry?
Mm, in some cases, I would say talent, can help you to be, seen.
Mhm.
But to succeed, to me, I think it's hard because if you have the talent and you don't promote it, nobody would know you. Understand? So talent can be like, let's say, 20% branding, promotion, that a lot of other things that you would need to do to be able to be out there. Understand? Or to be able to be named successful in
Mhm.
music. So talent itself not enough at all. There are many talented artists that, I'm sorry to say this, if they don't, put themselves out there, they will never be heard. Many, many, many talented artists.
Uh,
Yes. So till you put yourself out there with your art, you will never ever be seen or heard. You need to take that step, put yourself out
okay.
there. Yeah.
So, do you think you ever felt pressure to make music that didn't represent who you are?
I don't think so. I've never the way I do music, there are not many people around me. You understand? So be it pressure, from people around you or from, external pressure. I've never
Mm-hmm.
actually, had pressure from people telling me I should, no. Even I've never pressured myself to do something else from what I naturally do. I won't even be able to do it. That's the issue.
Okay.
Yes, I've never tried it, so I'm not sure that I'll be able to do it. Yes.
So, tell us what has been the most painful lesson life has taught you so far?
What has been the most painful lesson life has taught me so far? Uh, that this body that we have is just a vessel, and we leave it here
Wow.
because all our loved ones, all everybody nobody will survive. So this life is really risky. You understand? And the biggest part of it is that nobody will come out of it alive. So
Wow.
that should be an eye opener for people to actually live their lives. You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us, what's the update you want people to know about Stainz right now?
What should people know about me? People should know that more and more music will be coming out. I will never stop. Yes. Let them wait for my new song actually.
Okay.
Titled Money. I've had a couple of snippets on TikTok already. Yes, and they'll be coming out soon. So I think that should be the only update for now. Yeah. There are more good things to come actually.
All right. So for people who don't know you, because this is something we've not mentioned, people who don't know you yet, how do they get to follow you, to know more about you? On what platform do you think they can easily have good information than real information about
Uh, if somebody wants to be updated with my, you know, my life, I think they should follow me on TikTok. Stainz Beats. The username is Stainz Beats. I'm not really that active on Facebook. I
you? Okay.
think yes. On Instagram, Mega Stain. And I'm not really a social media person that much, but I'm trying because that's what I need to do. You
Mm-hmm.
know, put myself out there. Like I said earlier, without you might be talented, but without putting yourself out there, nobody will know.
Nobody
No
will
man
know.
will know you. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes, you can be the highest. Can I say the highest video director? You know, in your area or the best. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
and if you don't sell yourself, you don't put yourself out there, nobody will know.
Nobody will know.
So that's it.
Yeah. Okay, so what message or what advice can you leave to other young Cameroonians as yourself, be it in the music industry or in real life? Because not every young Cameroonian is into music.
Yeah,
So a general advice, a message for the young Cameroonians as yourself.
I'll come back to my motto: patience. Be patient. You know, when you're young, there's a fire inside you that burn. You need to learn how to balance fire. You understand? Everything in life needs, to be balanced.
To balance, yeah.
Yes. You need the fire to be able to go because the journey is long. And at the same time, you need to be able to know when to take a break. You need to know that good things take time. They need to be patient. Yes. It's a very long journey ahead of us. So let's enjoy it, along the way. You understand?
Mm.
You can't live your life and postpone happiness till when you achieve something. You understand? As a young person, most people say, when I'll have 20 pairs of shoes, I'll be very happy. Why postpone your happiness? Why not be happy now? You have the 20 pairs of shoes, you want another thing.
Mm.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yes. Why say that till I have a car, I will not be happy? And you buy a Benz today and tomorrow you see somebody else pass with another one and you'll be like, if I don't have that, you've had the car, you are still not fulfilled.
Just now, yeah.
Meaning you can be happy without all of those things. So enjoy the journey, you know, enjoy the journey. Take one step at a time because life itself, it's a journey.
Oh,
Yes, we need to take a break sometimes, take a deep breath and be conscious. Know that we are here, we are alive, we are here to live, we are here to love. You understand? Yes. The highest thing that you have to do is to be too hyper, you know, pray. Calm down, be
take a
patient.
cheap view.
Yes. Patient. All of those things that you are hoping to get,
Mm-hmm.
you will get them with time. But it's not those things that are going to make you happy. I can assure anybody.
So we just learn to be
Yes.
contented the way we are
Exactly.
first. We're trying to.
Yes. Because when you achieve, there's going to be a time where you have most of those things that you wanted. And ironically, you want to go back in time when life was simpler, when you were able to trek from my two to my six, you know, with a girlfriend at the time. You say you go and leave her, she'll come and leave you. But now you are here, you're controlling 7 companies, and every single day they're calling figures. You're like, what? Like, we are controlling a lot of money, but you are not peaceful. You don't sleep well at night, you understand? But there was a time when with just 500 francs, you could go sit down, eat for 150 francs, trek, go to the house, drink water, sleep, and then nobody will come and hit your door, wait, this thing and that. You understand? So as life goes on, it gets more complicated. So we should enjoy the simple moments because they don't last for long.
Wow.
Yes.
That's interesting. Well, guys, you have it all. We had Stainz on our seat today, and we are very happy. He has taken time to elaborate more about music industry. So for some of you who really need to learn a little bit deeper and you wish to involve in music, I think he's also one of the persons you can actually rush to. And you've heard the handles on TikTok, on YouTube, and the rest. You can get to him or you get to us, and we'll direct how to make things easier. So that's it for today, guys. Until we meet again, stay blessed. Love you. Bye.
The picture got Stainz. He's not got the recipe.
Yeah. They am a nang, I know them me day, and if we day I'm a more. If not be do what you want for talk, I beg no knock my door. No she not day, but if you tell me I be done nang for floor. My body and the fried now all kind of beings except na me didn't know. Came on you wala wala, oh man the fala fala. Food and the sara sara, inside I came madam mala mala.